Hey, don't you know that it's time to do the show? We watched all of the things. Now we got to talk about the robot shows.
Hey, don't you know that we're off to see the world? We're off to find our dreams. Why is our heart beating so fast? Why is there suddenly a brand new home inside us that will surely last? I want that song to play at my funeral.
I tried to do harmony. How the fuck did you remember all those lyrics?
Again, no cable growing up. So we lived off of VHS tapes, and one of them was Alvin and the Chipmunks' Grand Adventure.
I decided to just throw myself into the improv fire pit and just click record and roll the dice in my brain, and that's what popped out.
Oh, so it's the South Park Family Guy Manatees idea.
Kinda. All right, welcome. Well, actually, wait.
Cue it. Wait, cue the roll call.
Don't die.
Hiccups.
We are live! Zenkaiger! Connect. Loading. Broadcast. Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi! Loud and Impulsive, Greycaster, Late!
Illuminating the Tokuverse, Goldcaster, Garza.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Salt Perka.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world! Radio Sentai Castranger! On air!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 336. Blaze is on point with the Pokemon of the week. It's episode Seviper.
Seviper. I like Jesse Seviper. It was cool.
Seviper.
Well, good, because, we're definitely dealing with the devil later. Because the devil was the form of the snake and Adam and Eve. Oh, forget it.
But why devil?
Welcome to Metal April 4. I almost said 5, but no, it's 4. It's a thing where we talk about robotic themed tokusatsu heroes throughout the month of April. Don't ask why it's April. And this year, so last year, since it was Super Sentai's big 45th anniversary, we focused on metal theme early Super Sentai teams that focused on metal or robotics. This year we decided to change up a bit to have it be more of animated tokusatsu heroes.
Metal April 4, the animation.
Pretty much.
Yep.
And because next year's Metal Heroes big 40th anniversary, Jeebus Murphy. So but then again, we're talking about Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, so theoretically every week is Metal April.
That's why I was like, we're talking about the robots.
Yay!
And to start us off,
Model is gross.
we decided to talk about the first 2 episodes of the 2000 anime, Android Kikaider, the animation. Or as I like to call it, Android Kikaider, the still frame show.
Or as I like to call it, clearly ripping off Cyborg 007's art style.
Or as I like to call it...
Because same creator.
Oh.
Shotaro Ishimori created both 009 and Kikaider.
Oh. That's it, yeah.
So
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, Cyborg 009.
9, that's it. What, I said 007?
Yeah, because 007.
Damn it!
Yeah, James Bond, bitch.
There's a good
James Bond as a tokusatsu hero.
There's a crossover.
James Bond is a robot. I would love that.
James Bond meets Kamen Rider. Now that would be a kick-ass crossover.
Could just be Robond.
James Robot. Yes.
James Borg.
I like that more. I like James Borg.
That'd be dope.
Like Dragonborg.
Yeah, sure. So aside from that, this week we're also talking about Kamen Rider Saber episode 29 and Zenkaiger episode 5. Oh, and by the way, if you're tuning in to us for the first time this week, thank you for checking us out. We are a bunch of poorly assembled robots who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider Super Sentai and a third thing.
That's right.
We're in the Blue Sky film Robots.
Sure.
I love that movie. I love that movie so goddamn much.
Like
Also,
one of
Robin
my
Williams
favorite
is in that
movies,
movie.
Wow.
Sorry, honey, you missed the delivery, but making the baby's the fun part.
My favorite character was Tim.
Ah, yes, Tim.
The guy that led you into Big Wells.
Yeah, the door.
You're at the door. Hey, Tim, what is the door? Yeah, whatever. What do you want?
Speaking
Yeah,
of
great.
doors, let's
Did
open
you
the
know
door.
it was by Paul Giamatti, of all people.
Oh.
Let's open the gate.
I was gonna say, let's open the door to Saber.
Sorry.
All right. Fucking May and Rintaro's little heart-to-heart talk at the start of the episode was so nice.
Oh my god, yeah, so, like, basically this episode was just fucking, like, Rintaro's, like, redemption.
My boy!
Hey, though,
I didn't know he wants to go fight.
the face of the week is a very special one, because this face of the week, this picture I'm about to show, literally pinpoints the exact second Rintaro's heart broke in half. This was the very moment that in all Rintaro's beliefs, everything he cared about, everything he loved, it just
Shattered.
no, gone, shattered, gone.
Hey,
Because
it's me
Master
after
Lewis is a
Afro Fan
fucking
Fest.
asshole.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Oh man.
Is it just me, or like at the end of that opening conversation when Rintaro just like walks away towards the screen, I just started imagining the thighs opening.
I don't know why. For some reason I thought you were gonna say, I thought you were gonna say the Eminem, if you only had one shot.
I don't think I've seen the video.
To the Mom Spaghetti song.
I know the song. I mean, when I was in high school, I snuck into 8 Mile, so I've seen it.
Damn it, I want to see someone edit that together.
Knees weak, arms spaghetti.
But yeah, so Rintaro decides that he's finally gonna fight alongside Toma and the others, but first he's got to settle things with the guild.
As he should have from the very beginning.
But of course, he decides to go in solo, which is the fucking stupidest idea ever. But he's my boy, so he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
For a man who reads books constantly, God.
I mean, he doesn't have a lot of like practical wisdom. We know this.
You told me you took 10 years of piano lessons. Hey, I said I took 10 years. I didn't say I was good.
To quote Will Smith from iRobot, you are the dumbest, smartest person I've ever met.
No, that's Reed Richards.
Well, that too.
Are you saying Reed Richards said that, or that describes
No.
Richards?
CO2, you say Blades was beat in 5 seconds? That's because he didn't fucking use King Daisenki or whatever the fuck it's called.
I mean, like, I'm ecstatic to see Blades use his Volume 1 form this whole episode. But yeah, like, at least use your strongest power if you're gonna try fighting this dude.
Especially
Like, you
since,
have-
you can also transform.
I think it was so it looked iconic.
Yeah.
But yes, we also got the introduction of Kamen Rider Durandal. Oh god, yeah, Ichi likes him.
I love him! I have
I'm gonna
watched that henshin! I have watched that henshin literally no less than 40 times in the last week.
Wow.
I fucking love this suit, this power set, the weapon, the book, he got a CG henshin. Ugh!
I gotta say,
He's busted!
he is. I'm gonna say it was really fucking. I don't know why this annoyed me so much, but I just hated that, like, to use his like little like time teleport thing, he had to keep like unhooking his fucking weapon from his hilt. I was like, why do you keep doing that?
Kaiji Masho! He did use it a lot this episode.
But I will say the trident's cool, but like I don't know why, but I didn't think he could turn it into a sword, and then he turned it into a sword. And I was like, oh shit, he can turn it into a sword! Holy
That's
fuck!
right. It has 2 modes. Fuck yeah!
The toy
Oh my
that would
God.
be I feel like the toy, as much as it won't be like 1-to-1 scale accurate, at least like swapping it between trident and sword mode will be fun as hell to do.
Right? I'm so buying it. Like,
Yeah,
literally, if
you
it
are.
wasn't for Blades Volume 1, this would be my favorite rider and suit design in the show immediately.
Damn.
It's very
Damn.
close.
And I like how it's a counterpart to the insect.
Yeah, Ocean
it's the
History
history of the
instead of
ocean.
Insect Encyclopedia. And you could argue Lion War Chronicle.
But I gotta say, when May came back to tell Toma that Rintaro was gonna join him, like I loved seeing Toma so fucking happy. It was so exciting.
Do you mean it?
And then, but Rintaro went to go do something. What?
And you didn't stop him?
Damn it, May.
We get the scene of Logo saying, like, it seems like Toma getting Elemental Dragon was within his plans, which I guess is expected. And now they're talking about the book in Northern Base. I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'm thinking it might be the Tatagami one that Blades is going to get soon, maybe?
Yeah.
Because Logos is just, like, waiting for them to have all the books so he can recreate the big Book of Creation.
Well, Sophia probably knows something about that, so.
Yeah, which she's not telling, and that's why she's being held captive. Speaking of, Rintaro finds out that Reika has Sophia captive, and I feel like after she left, he should have let her out, because he has his book gate and it was working at the time.
I hope
Open the
they
gate.
deploy the book gate.
But as we see later in the episode, Kento comes and frees her and lets her go back to the Northern Base.
That was great, though, that, like, because Sophia's been locked in that room for, like, 20 episodes, she's just had no idea, like, what the fuck's been happening, so she saw Caliber and was like, oh, Daimachi, or whatever, like that.
Technically 14 episodes. It was episode 15, I think, right?
Yeah, and then she sees Kento, and she's like,
Yeah.
a spada? What the fuck?
You're human!
No, I wanna say
Your
it was
Caliber!
No, I want to say it was the episode where, not Jowl Dragon debuted.
Oh, so
Yeah, it was when
like
Jow Dragon debut.
13.
Was it 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's 16 episodes.
Fuck, God, Sophia's
Half the
been
show.
kidnapped for 16 episodes.
16 episodes is not half the show.
Well, at this point, it's half of the show.
Sure.
Maybe her actor just had something to do.
Apparently, it was health reasons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually?
According to the people in the Discord, it was because of her actress not doing so well in health.
All right.
Well, hope she's okay.
So they want to go after Rintaro, but they can't because their book gates aren't connecting, and that's in perfect time for Yuri to pull another stupid power out of his ass.
The ability
Like-
to do the Space Jam scene where he gets pulled into the tune.
Okay, well, Ichi, you have to remember that the Sword of Light and the Sword of Darkness, they're like the two, like, fucking, like, alpha swords. So they're like the two best swords.
It's just that Yuri just comes off as, I have the power to have all the powers I want,
Also,
He is
it's
that kind of
Cartman.
guy.
right?
It's Cartman when they're
But-
playing
but-
ninja.
So apparently when Tassel went to visit Logos, he left a back door of light in through their barrier. So
Back
Psycho
door.
is like, oh, I can get through their barrier if one person can come with me. And of course, Toma's the one to go through. And then he fucking takes off into the sky and flies Toma across the planet to the South Pole. I wanted to see more of that scene. I wanted to see him flying across the fucking planet.
Fucking, Tomo almost froze to death, too, because, like, he's like, oh my god, it's so fucking cold.
Someone post that ghost meme again. That made me laugh so much. Someone took that
Hang on.
shot of Toma flying
How
through the sky
cold
and then posted
is
next to it the image of Takaru flying through the sky in the ghost opening.
Okay.
So I just imagine as Toma's flying through the sky. Namida ga fureru no wa.
Apparently the South Pole's usually about negative 49 degrees Celsius, so yeah.
Oh, he should have died.
That's fucking, well, you would have been starting to, yeah.
I just picture it like when Sonic's when Sonic has the turtle and he's running down the highway. You're doing great. You're doing real great. Oh no.
There's the image.
It's really funny how we kept hearing about this traitor in the organization, and then I think it was like Rintaro finding out it was like Reika was bad was like he's like okay, but I think it was more crushing for him that finding out that the master of this organization was the true like traitor.
Oh yeah, like he finds out Reika's got Sophia kidnapped, and he's like, Reika's the traitor, and meanwhile everyone watching is like, yes, very good. And then he goes over to Logos, and he's like, Master, Reika's the traitor, and he's like, yeah, I know. No, this is what we're doing.
What would the elders say though? Oh, I killed them.
Oh, I murdered them all. The four divine sages that you heard about like an episode ago and were supposedly of such great importance. No, I murdered them, so now they have no narrative significance.
Yeah, now they can't tell me what to do. Oh man, this Logos guy's fucking nuts.
Now I want like at the end of the show to like have like Rintaro be the new leader of the guild. How awesome!
You know what? I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, the perfect role for Rintaro at the end of the series would be him running the Sword of Logos.
Right?
That'd be so good. I want that to happen for him.
So he confronts Logos, and Logos is like, nah, bro, we're evil now.
And which then like again, I'm gonna post this picture because you can pinpoint the exact second his heart broke in two. Just oh god.
So, of course, Rintaro's like, I gotta correct the organization, even if it means killing the president. Rocco, you really don't have to kill the president. Oh, we'll just see about that.
Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, fucking undergrads, man. Such a classic.
But of course, out of the shadows steps Shindai Ryoga, Reika's brother, and our newest Kamen Rider Durandal.
Duran.
Basically.
Duran, exactly.
I believe it's an Arthurian weapon.
Yes.
It's an ass-kicking weapon.
Apparently, the like history of heroes, like the magazine with all the high quality images, spells it Durandal with an E, but it's Durandal.
So,
he pronounces it Durandal.
So I was disappointed when we found out that Master Logos wasn't Durandal. But then he said Durandal said like, "Oh, I'm Master Logos' personal swordsman," and I just sat back and I went, "No, that fits so well."
Yeah, Logos doesn't dirty his own hands.
Would just have his own. Yeah, he doesn't want to dirty his own hands, so he'd rather just have a own personal Kamen Rider fight for him. So that's fucking badass as hell.
It's like how Kanzaki had Odin.
Yeah, so that's really fucking cool.
My first thought was it's like Brock Sampson.
It's like Brock Sampson. Yeah. Yo, Patrick Warburton voicing Kamen Rider Durandal.
So yeah, I was right when I looked at that suit and said that the suit looked like it had fucking sonar patterns on it. Because even though his element is time, his book is ocean history, and he's got heavy fucking underwater motifs all over the design, and the sound effects have fucking sonar in them, and it's so fucking rad.
Because, yeah, I guess when I think of time, I think of the ocean?
You know what? They could have gone the easy route and just went with the whole sands of time motif. But I gotta say, this choice really fucking plays to my preferences and aesthetics.
I guess you could say, like, the ocean is timeless, because there's just so much history in the ocean. Yeah.
That's the idea. Yeah. It's the history of the ocean, so history is time.
The waves of time.
Yeah. Even the fucking even the fucking story page on the Ocean History Ride book has sonar in the background.
All right, show. I'll give you that one. I just like the helmet. That's the only thing. The rest of them's fine. The weapon's cool. Like in terms of like staff weapons, I actually do like tridents. I think tridents are really fucking cool. That's why I like the Aquaman movie so much, because just like the use of tridents in that movie were just so fucking cool.
And like
so I'll give him that.
The chest even has like
the helmet.
The fucking back of his chest piece even has like fucking water jets on it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And I don't even mind that the ride book's on the other end of the spear anymore, because watching him fight with it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then like I said, I like that he could just like transform it into a sword as well if he wants to.
Right?
Oh, that's neat.
It's the only other Seiken aside from Suzune that has 2 modes.
Yeah,
Well, I guess you could say Hayate does too, the twin sword and the
yeah,
shuriken.
he can technically wield it as one sword. So,
But man, the name of his sword is Jikoku Kenkaiji, which is funny because Kai is also the word for ocean.
so, but yes, we had a pretty intense moment where just like Toma comes and he's trying to fight. He finds Rintaro fighting Durandal, and then Durandal's just like, all right, give me. I will fucking kill this guy unless you give me surrender your fucking your stuff.
Give me all your shit.
That was way less swearing.
And Toma was willing to fucking give up all of his shit just to help save Rintaro's life, and I'm like, that's such a good fucking protagonist move.
Although one has to wonder, like, at what point did he notice that Yuri was there around the corner? Like, how much of that was he actually ready to surrender?
You know what's funny too? Yuri just fucked off, and I until I saw him in that moment, I forgot he was there, and I was like, all right, fucking Psycho's here, whatever.
I just love him, like, poking around the corner, like, holding his ride book up, like, just say the word and I'll fucking give him it.
I'll give him the comic.
So we get this really, really emotionally intense speech from Rintaro where he's just unleashing everything inside him about how let down he is about the guild and how he wants to correct it and how he wants to fight with everyone. And oh my god, man, that speech was so good.
This is what I was waiting for him this whole arc, like since like, you know, they all fucking went their separate ways. I was like, I cannot wait for this moment where Taro's just gonna be like, you know what, I've lost so much, but like, god damn it, I'm gonna do things right.
And this is something interesting that I don't think I've seen before. Like, he gives that whole spiel like, just forget about me and go get away so you can fight another day and you can do it in my place. And Toma's like, do you really mean that? And Rintaro just goes, of course not! I want to do it myself! I'm just pissed off! And I'm like, oh my god, this is real.
Yeah, like
Just-
what the way he said, just like, I'm very torn right now. I don't know what to say. My perceptions have been destroyed, so please give me a moment. Was very. You don't see that in this stuff.
It was basically it boiled down to I can't even right now.
It did, but the thing is, a lot of things, like, I want to say series, force people to make decisions on the spot, even when it is something that they probably shouldn't be able to do. This actually has a hero say, I don't know what to do right now.
Yep.
Kento! I need you! No, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Is that weird to say?
No, that makes sense. Gotta fucking draw a line in the sand, dude!
I appreciate it, but look what we're fucking dealing with. Kento, gotta draw the line in the fucking sand, dude!
So yeah, Toma, even though he temporarily surrenders his stuff, Psycho comes in and interrupts, so Toma gets his stuff back, and as Rintaro henshins into Blades, we get something very interesting. Toma hands Elemental Dragon to Blades, and he uses it, but he doesn't get a form, it's more like he gets a Hyper Muteki style power-up. Elemental Mashi Mashi! And it just like, he turns into water, and like, pushes the Durandal back and then yoinks everyone through the book gate.
And then just like, no, but what the most bullshit thing was I fucking hated was like Psycho's fighting him, and then like that he was like supposed to distract them to escape or whatever like that, but then like Durandal comes around, slashes Toma in the back anyways. I was like, come on, Yuri, like, dude.
I mean, the man's got time powers. This is and it's his debut episode.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be broke.
Matrix bullet time.
Yeah. But now I'm wondering if this is what happens when Blades uses Elemental Dragon, and Elemental Dragon also has air and earth powers. Is there going to be some sort of, like, Buster and Kenzan using Elemental Dragon moment at some point?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Does the book even fit in those swords? I need to watch the toy reviews. Also,
we didn't see Ren at all this episode.
Hooray! You know why?
I mean,
he's busy becoming
You
a
know
Megiddo.
what? You know what? I now we've been shitting on Ren a lot, but now I'm like interested where his character's gonna go from here. Now that like his sword's been sealed, the man he looks
Half-sealed.
up to and worships fucking kicked his shit in. Now I just want to
also
see
half sealed, by the way.
Yeah, but now I'm interested to see what's gonna happen to him and like if Disaster's gonna like take advantage of his anger.
Oh, you want to know what's gonna happen to him?
What?
Fucking nothing.
I you know what, Gar? I'm gonna give this show more credit that they'll do something good with Kenzan. So we'll see.
I feel like he was placeholder rider from the very beginning.
I mean,
But-
you could have done without him.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Like, Drive's my favorite series because of its characters, because its characters are really good. But this show has been really good with emotion.
Yep.
It's been good with like characters like being driven to do stuff, and like the emotions are so fucking well done.
Which is funny because we have Emotional Dragon, the movie form.
Yes, exactly. Maybe that'll make a return. Who knows?
I don't know.
I want to see that movie, damn it.
Yeah. So they get back to Northern Base, and Yuri starts healing Toma, and that's when we discover that Sophia is back and keeping up the barrier.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Toma just sees her again. It's just like, wait, don't tell me,
Sandra.
Shayla. Sophia.
And like, she looks over at May. Oh, you're still here.
The Megiddo I hired hasn't got you yet.
I thought you would have been in Megiddo by now. Oh
Wait.
wait.
Oh wait, next episode.
Maybe Assassin's
episode.
failed.
I gotta say, that's gonna be an interesting next episode, seeing May as a Megiddo.
A Megiddo.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean like how Ryusoldier tried to use freaking
Ui.
Ui as a monster of the week in the second episode of the
Third.
show?
Third.
To be fair,
Oh, was
like
it third?
I think it
in
was third.
Heartcatch Precure, they used the second main character as a monster of the week in the second episode.
It was 4.
Oh, it was 4.
Rintaro gets May wet. Oh
Gross.
yeah, this is probably going to be amazing for their romance plot. He's going to save her again.
Probably.
Or you must kill what you love.
Oh yeah, no, that won't happen.
Oh, no, May is.
It wasn't in the
All
preview,
except-
but we're probably going to get Blade's final form probably either at the end of next episode or the one after.
Impact, I'm sorry, but probably not because I don't use the previews for the face of the week. I have to use the actual episode.
Oh god,
Comes
just
out.
them feeding Rintaro Eclair.
Maybe I hope there's a picture. There's like a moment where Rintaro's just like eating an eclair. He's just like, oh, I'll take that probably.
I mean, we saw pictures of him on Twitter eating eclairs a couple of weeks after his debut.
I
Just
remember that.
Rintaro. Like he turns his head over, just there's an eclair as well.
Eclair Senki!
Damn it! Now I want Long John.
God, that would be like a hyper battle video form for him. You get like a book that's just like a bakery book or something.
Yeah.
A cookbook.
It's a
It's a
cookbook.
cookbook.
Yeah, it's a fucking cookbook.
I
You
actually
just
have a
like
cookbook.
I'm
Cool.
shocked no one has a cookbook, to be honest. With especially.
I
with
mean,
how
it's-
culture is in Japan.
I mean, it really doesn't fit into the categories.
Cooking Mama too. Dinner with friends.
But I
Okay.
mean, does I guess the animal slot fits the biology textbooks.
Yeah.
I think that would be a funny hyper battle video, going over the different concepts for books
Uh-huh.
that would never become a form. So it's like cookbooks, TV guides,
Where's my goddamn sci-fi book?
In
science
Ride Book?
fiction book, movie adaptation book.
A Televikun special about a Televikun ride book.
I mean, we are getting a Telebikun special, and it's like another comic character, like Wise Swordman or some shit.
Where's the Bible book?
Oh god, no, please.
Or to go back to the joke about the whole icon thing, where's my Mein Kampf
Yeah,
book?
something about fucking Rintaro's mom is in the Telebikun special.
Rintaro's
Oh.
mom
And it's
has
just him
got
dressed up as a
no
woman.
Never mind that reference I made.
Nope.
Rintaro, can't you see that you're the one
we
for me?
No, we haven't gotten to the point where Stacy is in it yet.
I was actually listening to that song yesterday.
All right, cool. Well, excellent episode. I super love Durandal. I look forward to him being busted for exactly 3 episodes.
And I can't wait to watch the episode.
Yeah, probably Blaze is gonna fucking kick his ass when he gets his new form.
Yep. All right. Someone take us in.
Zenkai.
Senkai.
This was so fun.
Oh man. The show continues to be fun as hell. I love it.
No, we gotta address we gotta address the elephant in the room. They all sleep with each other.
Except Majina.
Well, no, she's
Not
in the other
Majina.
room with Grandma.
Oh, so it's sort of like a male and female room.
Also, Gown's vest comes off.
But just, that is the cute... Like, I saw that, and I'm like, that is the cutest thing in this episode.
It was kind of weird for me.
There was one other thing that I put down in my notes, and that is that Kikaioids have to use the bathroom.
Unless he was just lying to cover up why he was listening.
He was just saying that because he was like sneaking down to like listen in on the conversation.
But they eat, so unless
That also
they
weirded me out.
non-waste creating beings, Kikaioids have to use the bathroom.
Maybe they're like ants.
Maybe they just break down the food into energy and nothing gets evacuated. So
We need to make a like fucking little DVD special where like they meet balance or something, and they just like do balance stuff with balance.
I thought you were gonna say a DVD special where we go over the biology of Kikainoids.
That would also be
And
cool.
it's just like, are they biomechanical or are they just extremely human operating machines that are made of metal where we have meat?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Is that basically the idea that they're just like basically
It's like-
people just made out of metal?
Maybe they're almost like the Kikaider.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe they have conscience circuits.
We'll get to it, Lane.
You shut the fuck up, Lane.
Um,
We've talked about Kikaider on the show before.
So yeah, the episode opens with the recap that Kaito's parents were apparently at Ijirude's lab at some point.
Yeah, and Vroom can't like Vroom can't confirm that. He's like, I heard that they were there.
I heard
This is
they
like
were
a long time ago.
I can't confirminate or not.
I can neither confirmate nor deniate.
Then again, can you really trust Rune?
Deniify.
He's a guy that sleeps on his chest. He's one of those guys.
Also, it was really creepy that like Gaon was clearly dreaming about Kaito.
Well,
No, it was so cute because he was holding stuffed animals. I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute. He has stuffed animals. Just like, oh.
I didn't notice that, but
yeah, he's holding
oh my
stuff.
God. It's a fucking. It's like a little pillow of a cat.
Also, Gaon was a bit more tolerable in this episode, just because like he's my least favorite of them. I did not think he would be so passionate about sushi.
Well, no, he's passionate about being a chef.
Think about it. He's a cat. Sushi is fish.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow.
Just have a interest in cooking in general.
Also that.
That's true.
So yeah, it works in all fronts.
So in the middle of the night, Kaito realizes, well, if my parents aren't going to come back, I'll go find my parents.
I'll just have to go get them.
Vroom, wake the fuck up. What, is it morning? No, I need you to find my parents for me. I told you, I don't know. Yeah, but how did you get here? That's actually a good question.
I dropped out of the sky around here.
Yeah, in like a tiny little alleyway. He's like, here. And they're like, secret portal? I'm like, there's a fridge there. Kamen Rider build reference.
Secret portal. Secret portal. To the villains.
Secret portal.
Don't let the Tendos get you down, Kaito.
But according
By the way, can we just call the villains Nintendo from now on?
Oh, Tojitendos?
Yeah.
Don't worry, my dad works for Tojitendo.
My uncle works for the Tojitendo.
Oh man.
That should be the title of the episode.
No.
So yeah, he gets mad. He gets mad at
Sorry,
the
that was
professor for.
terrible.
He gets mad at the professor for fucking making having the worlds be restored. He's like, "Well, I'll go work on the gears and make them better for you, my lord."
I just I absolutely fucking love him like pounding the ground and watching the villains just go fucking skyward.
And the bird's
yeah, it's
just
great.
like, calm down. Oh, I can't. It's like,
You-
bird's clearly the main
No,
villain.
I was about to say
Yeah.
that conversation sort of lends credence to the thought that maybe the bird is the one in charge.
Also,
But
No,
I'm angry.
he's the main bad guy, and I'm totally 100% okay with that.
I truly, I feel like that is seems like a very, very definite possibility that the bird is. The
Oh my god! What
The
if
bird is
what
the
if
word?
what if Seichan eventually becomes like a Zord power up or something?
That would
Absolutely.
be cool.
yeah,
That
he's
would be
got
awesome.
Zenkaiger's freaking Zord.
Fucking probably.
Where's that?
Oh my god!
Oh, no, you know what's going to be? It's going
Hmm?
to be like the Falcon Zord from a Cocker Ranger.
Oh, it'll attach to the back.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Mm.
But no, so
Give him wings.
I noticed something with one of the generals.
I mean, Vrumagine already has wings.
Yeah, the Bara Shitara.
Bara Shitara.
Yeah, Bara Shitara. Which I took a screenshot of him. I realized the gears on his face are supposed to
Like
be like,
face hair.
yeah, like muffin chops or whatever.
Mutton chops.
Yeah, mutton chops.
Yeah, 'cause he's a- Because he's a grizzled military man. Look at all those medals.
What are those medals for? Slavery?
Honor. Dishonor.
Dishonor. So it's just like I fell from there.
I fell 50 feet.
What happened? Are you guys alright? What happened?
I missed totally what happened.
We're talking about how Vroom fell out of the portal, and I'm just like, I fell 50 feet.
Ugh. You know Gar loves King of the Hill a lot.
That really got you. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see him as fucking RoboCop in the rest of the season.
Hmm? Oh.
Just looks at Kaito. I'm gonna call you good human.
So, anyways, apparently there is such a world as Sushi-topia.
There's fucking the fucking flood doors are open. It can be anything now.
Topia.
Legit, it can be anything because I saw the pile of fucking gears that were in that container, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
oh man.
Fruitopia.
Fruitopia.
So is the world made of sushi, or is it just like a world where sushi cooking is
It's
like...
a world where everyone
Everyone and
either
everything is
sells or
sushi.
eats sushi.
Yeah.
The only business is sushi.
The only show they watch is Fried Ricer.
Fighting
I thought you were
Foodons.
gonna say the only show they watch is Sushi Pack.
No, the only show they watch is Iron Chef.
And the only restaurant around is the Mandarin.
They actually watch like all of those things
Yeah.
because there's sushi in them.
Yeah.
I've never had a reason to think about Sushi Pack for a while, but this is
So-
Sushi Pack.
So I won't lie with this
Oh my God.
Sushi World guy. I could see him being voiced by freaking Tom Kenny or something.
Oh
Because,
God.
just because of the stupid thing of, so what's your ability? I can stick things together.
It was actually really creepy seeing his hands grow giant, watching him basically fold and stick people together.
And then they
Yeah.
fuse together.
This is definitely up there for me in terms of stupidest episodes, honestly.
Like using Nickelodeon slime, but it's also wasabi.
Oh, we'll get to that. I have lots to say about that.
At least Kaito's smart. Well, if I can't reach the portal Don't hop on the other guy's back to tell me to get there.
He literally, like, Mario triple jumps off of the backs of his friends trying to reach the portal that they assume is in the sky. And then we
Has,
get
like,
the
a
most
stretched
horrifying...
neck Looney Tunes moment.
Yeah, we get some horrible Looney Tunes stretched neck bit for, like, a couple of frames. Ugh, that was upsetting. But yeah, so they fight Sushi World, who's literally folding and packing people, launching fucking sushi missiles.
Yep.
And the wasabi beam.
Yeah, and we actually finally get to see Zenkaiger do the...
He didn't even waste any time transforming, just Kaiser. Oh,
Because he's all uppity about getting kidnapped by Tojitendo to see his parents again, he hops on the fucking monster's back, who then proceeds to literally spank his ass.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
And then he tries it later with the general, and the general's like, joke's on you, you can't go through the barrier.
So the way that Broom described it is that the Tojitendo Palace has a device called the Parallel World Gate, which is some sort of, like, makeshift portal.
You need to fit some sort of qualification to go through it.
I'm guessing it's sort of a one-way type of situation where you can go through it as long as you make the adjustments for it.
I don't know, but it seems like they're going to make a big deal out of figuring what the qualification to go through the portal is.
Maybe, and even the other rangers mentioned maybe only Kikai noids can go through it.
And I'm sure that will come up incorrect too.
Again, watch it just be like a key thing where you have to be on the other side of it to have it open. It's a one-way portal.
I don't know. But yeah, so in Kaito's rush, he and Zeron get sushi pressed together onto a fucking park bench, and oh my god, this whole situation was so upsetting.
It's better than some people. Some of them got stuck to freaking a playground. Another guy was stuck to his motorbike, but it wasn't a cool way. He was on his back, laying there. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna hurt his back.
As someone with back problems, that really fucking hurt to watch.
But the worst part was that they were like that for like almost a day.
Overnight!
Overnight.
And on top of it all, literally, Kaito and Zeron get fucking jizzed on by gooey green wasabi!
Throw brazzers in there.
That was so fucking upsetting to watch! This is a children's show!
Oh my god, no.
That is not a good visual!
I just thought that it was like Nickelodeon slime.
Kaito, what happened? He slimed me.
Yeah, that's better.
No, and like, skipping ahead a little bit, like, eventually they find a way to, like, free themselves to a degree so that they can fight. Like, they like, pull out their gun. He manages to pull out his gun and use the gear to get out, and I'll get into that. But Jesus Christ, dude! You had to wait all night before you tried that?
Well, he was...
They lied there overnight!
No. You know what? Hashtag release the director's cut of this episode. Okay, Kaito. I spy with my little eye something that is brown.
They just post a fucking just post a fucking 12-hour live stream of them.
No, it's just... Juran? Yeah.
So...
Where do you go when you die?
Yeah, they start having, like, philosophical talks of, like...
Where do Kikainoids go when they die?
Do you believe in God?
Is God a robot in your world?
I know.
I mean, they did kind of... They did have a
power.
They did have a...
It gave them lucky power.
Oh, I'll get to that in a second, but I like the serious conversation where, like, Kaido's like, you know what, we got in the situation because I was too focused on trying to find my parents when I should be helping the people, and Juran's just like, no, don't give up on trying to find your parents. I'll help you find your parents.
By the way, my parents are missing too. Thanks for dropping that bomb.
No, they're dead.
Kaido's just like,
did he say dead or say missing?
Gone.
He says that they're missing.
No, he said they're gone.
I'm pretty sure he said missing.
I'm going with dead because it matches with Geki from Zyuranger, where his parents are also dead. So I'm calling it a Zyuranger reference.
So I liked it that Kaido was like, wow, Juran, I can't believe, like, you can be serious. He's like, well, yeah.
I'm your pie, Sem. Excuse me? You mean senpai?
Okay, Juran.
I don't get why that was a joke.
I spy with my little eye.
Something that begins with wasabi.
Something black. The sky. Damn. Okay. I spy with my... Well, yeah, too. Shut up!
Something
I
white.
spy.
The stars. Fuck!
No. Okay, Kaito. I spy with my little eye someone that doesn't know how to mind their own damn business!
You're lucky I can't roll over.
No, there were some people there. Like some people are stuck to the playground. There was one person just sitting there, like ordinary, like just normally, just sitting there. I'm like, that's definitely an extra. You can tell me because they don't give a shit being there.
Yep.
It's like, so the B plot of the episode is how do we get Sushi World's attention?
We cook some fucking rice.
Yep. It's not a season. I'm sorry, now I'm just thinking the whole ice spy thing. Them talking overnight.
Specifically sushi rice.
Yeah. How you pee?
I wouldn't be surprised if they just slept.
Jerry, the wasabi plot.
But yeah, so as Emily was saying, so when like fucking Kaito and Juran like land in the middle of their battle, you find out the reason why is because while Kaito was trying to change into Zenkaiger, he accidentally put in the Q Ranger gear.
No, he did intentionally.
Huh?
No, they said he was an accident.
Oh.
Yeah, I said yeah. And he uses Shishi Red's ability, which is just Lucky's luck.
Disgusting good luck. And they get knocked into a truck, and then they catch some balloons, and then a bird pops them, and they just land on the monster.
To be precise, yeah.
Hey.
Holy fuck!
Juran did teach the children, though, a very valuable lesson. And I quote, the higher you are, the further you can fall. Just how he's looking right at the screen. Just, kids, don't do this at home.
And, they get dropped on the monster, and then they make a joke about how the bench is equivalent to a clog on pressed sushi.
Genta.
And they literally have to have the grandmother break the episode to go, hey kids, did you get that joke? Here's what it means!
Hey, all you Americans. This.
I think this is the first time in Sentai I've seen them literally break the episode to explain a joke that was not worth it at fucking all!
You want this? Remember Sword Art Online, the bridge?
Uh-huh.
Episode 3 with the when he came down with this giant thing. Look it up.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Ask your mother. But just, I found it hilarious. It's like, I am not a Genta. Hey kids, this is a Genta. Now back to the episode.
Now back to action.
And like when they transform, they're still duct taped together.
I was fucking floored about that! They do a double henshin, and literally as you watch Kaito henshin with like the Zenkaiger shit in front of him, you can see that they're still tied together, and you can see the henshin effects for Zuran are flipped and in front of him facing the other way. And then after Zenkaiger henshins, they spin them around so they can do Zuran.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great attention.
I can't believe they did that.
Zenkaiger. Kyoryu power.
They literally keep like spinning around to each do their lines. Oh my god, I can't tell if this was hilarious or fucking stupid.
It's adorable. That's the best way to describe this episode. It was adorable.
More like adorkable.
Also, Barashitara comes in and he whips Rune, Gowon, and Majin's ass.
I love this, like, this was supposed to be let's take our 3 most recent ads and give them a fight of their own, and then they just get shit kicked.
Yep.
And then Kaito and Ziran use dig, and it was super effective.
Dunsparce, you stick. I guess Raichu wins.
So we get the big version, the Die World, I think they're called, and it summons fucking conveyor belts and turns the Zords into giant toy sushi.
I like their little mouths moving on top of the sushi.
Oh my god. So they get through this by having them use the Ryu Soldier gear, which just gives them the Ryu Solken that he uses to slash and destroy the conveyors. Alright.
Okay, that's a thing that sort of bugs me a bit.
So Ryu Soldier's power is just literally the power of a sword.
No, not that. Every other time they've used the Sentai gear powers, like, here's a reference shot from last episode. You see the full team. Why aren't the full team... Like, Q Ranger, I understand, there are 9 members. But why is it just Ryusol Red? And it's like, oh, but, well, only one of them are using the abilities. But in episode 1, when they use the Zuo and the Ninja Sentai gears, like, you know, Zuo Eagle only goes to freaking Kaito's to use his abilities. When Juran used the ninja ones, all 5 of them you came together. You're looking at me right now being like, Jesus fucking Christ, Guard, this is just a kid's show.
No, you know what's so funny about this? You are doing the exact same thing I do with every other show. But this is how you know that I really don't give a shit about this show, because I didn't even think that far ahead.
And also, like, you know, I was really wondering about the whole Hurricaneer thing. It's like, okay, so the Go Riders are going to get their own medals then? No?
No.
So why aren't they there? Also, why aren't the 6 Rangers there? Maybe that's just going to be for 2 Kaiser?
Yes, that's probably it.
Anyways, the whole diorama thing reminded me of the Lickitung minigame in Pokemon Stadium.
Or just like, that's probably a Mario Party game too.
That would be a fun live stream, just playing Pokemon Stadium minigames. That shit's so fun.
Yeah, we could do that. I could hook that up.
Talks about how nostalgic they are, but I never played the Pokemon Stadium minigame.
We could do it over Parsec.
But it was just like, alright guys, let's Zord up. Yeah! And then the monster proceeds to wrap him in sushi.
Oh my god, that was actually hilarious. Like, they were in their stock sequences when they were turning into the Zords, and the monster grabs the footage and crumples it up into sushi.
Nope.
That was amazing.
Excuse me, I would like 4 of the ugly ones. Hey! 4 spicy ones.
He's just got a giant fucking turntable. It's like, god damn.
They're
To be
conveyors.
fair, they don't look
Yeah,
like
it's conveyor belt.
particularly tasty sushi.
Sorry,
but
conveyor belt, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Emily.
They don't look like particularly tasty sushi, at least. But
Yep.
No, absolutely not.
That was also a good effect because it was like a model, but then like with Juran and Majin, they could talk with like
Yeah.
the CGI modes.
It was clearly based on the toys.
I like that Vrun goes over to Majin while they're like, Gatai, it's like, hey, you used to this yet? No.
Hey,
Sure
Varun
not.
asks for consent.
Yeah. But yeah,
you
so
got time with me?
we have the 2 Megazords fighting together, and they finish the monster super quick. And then Zenkaiger tries to leap on Barashitara, but doesn't go through the portal.
I even like how Barashitara is just like, oh, you want to come with me, eh?
That's,
Yeah, right.
That's cute.
Huh. Well, have fun.
Get fucked.
Literally get shocked.
Yep. And then we cut to Ichirude in his lab making what looks to be possibly an evil gear Tillinger that may use those purple gears we saw.
In which I'm just seeing him and I'm just like, I want you to be voiced by Frieza.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the colors.
Stupid monkeys.
You stupid monkey.
Stupid organic monkey and stupid robot monkeys. Wait, are we monkeys?
Are you the legendary Super Sentai?
Ranger punch. Oh.
Yep.
Stop it.
Stop it right now.
Seriously, what time is it?
So yeah, that's the episode. Next week is about cleaning and
Yeah.
Stacy.
Yeah, it's about Wally.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
why for
man.
next week's thumbnail, I want to put the Wally poster, but replace Wally's head with Rude.
I was thinking that exact same thing. Broomy.
That is
Roomy.
weirdly, yeah, that is kind of.
Pink.
Oh man.
Instead of Eva, it's Magina.
Magina. Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean we can get freaking, oh, I can't remember his name at the moment. His name blanked on me.
Just a fat captain with Kaito's head.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to remember his name, Garland actor.
Yes, Seven. The new villain is a man named Stacy.
Jeff Garland.
Oh.
Which means we're going to get a Goldberg in the episode.
All right. Feature topic time.
Yay. No problem.
Oh, you're going, Emily?
Yeah, she didn't watch the feature topic.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
I'm sorry. I need to fix that next week. I definitely want to fix that. I'm sorry about missing it this week.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Right. All right. So, tell us what we have waded into.
I got nothing.
Okay,
Like,
so
no. Like when I say I got nothing, I mean I couldn't find any pre-production stuff, but I will explain what it is. Blah.
Good summary.
So,
Shma.
Android Kikaider, the animation, simply titled that so not to be confused with, the 1972 show.
The Kikainame.
Yeah. It came out in 2000, ran for 13 episodes. There was a 4-part OVA series, which
Ooh.
featured the second half of the show, featuring Kikaider 01, and a OVA where he teamed up with Inazuman.
Ooh.
All I need to know is Hokkaido in this?
He is voiced by Steve Bloom.
Oh, fuck.
So, that's...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, Hokkaider's in it. Oh, that's cool. And he's voiced by Steve Bloom. Well, it's a 2000 anime. Of course he's going to be there.
Oh, fuck.
But
Oh, did you guys watch the English dub?
That's what Gar sent me.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I was just like, no, I think there's a Japanese audio track, and I found it, so I switched to the Japanese.
either way, you didn't miss much. So you watched the dub.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that to tell you that you could change it to Japanese.
Oh.
It's a dual audio format. But for some reason, the people that made this file decided to make it, hey, English first.
That's okay. It meant I could keep listening the parts I was passed out for.
So anyways, Jiro... So you may notice this. Did you notice then who voiced Jiro?
I know it was familiar, but I couldn't place it.
Dave Wittenberg.
I knew it. I had a feeling it was him. I'm like, I'm hearing Henry from Digimon.
Yeah, it was Henry.
Also Kefka.
Apparently he was also Kakashi.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, he was.
But just, okay, so we watched this on Tuesday in the Castranger Discord. I could not get past episode 2. Because I thought this was
it's pretty not
Okay, and this is where I'm going to get into this. So like,
hold on. Go ahead, Lane.
So I was gonna say, like, Gar, we're about to record like Ultra Range or whatever like that, and I'm like, oh, how's the Kikaider anime? And he's like, oh man, it's so awful, like I can't do it. And so like I'm just sitting here being like, okay, like I guess it's bad. It honestly wasn't that bad. Like, okay, like hear me out. The animation. It's like the way the characters were animated were like, okay, like the only bad one, honestly, that I thought was the worst animated was the girl. The girl wasn't really that well animated, but like Jiro himself stood out really well.
Yeah.
Fucking the effects when like shit was going on, like I gotta say, Kikaider's transformation sequence was fucking awesome.
It was like weird watching his like skin rip off.
Yeah, that was just so fucking cool. And then like you see like the circuits and everything inside him, and then like the red and blue starts to like form up into his body, and then there's this really cool shot where he's like in the background, there's like fire behind him and stuff, and like I thought that was really cool. Like I thought it was really unique, and
it's been a while since we watched Kikaider, so remind me, does Jiro have like glasses on his head in the actual show?
Yes, he does.
Okay, because I was gonna say the way they drew that on his head in the animation kind of smacked of Astro Boy.
That's what I got from the
Did
And the art style in general reminded me a lot of Cyborg 009.
because again, Ichi and Mori.
Yeah.
Like you can't. So from what I understood, going into this was meant to be more of a adaptation of Ichi and Mori's version of Kikaider that he did in mangas. And that really isn't the case. It's not an adaptation, but more of a loose inspiration.
Sure.
You could properly say, or like it takes elements from the manga and retells it.
So anyway, it starts with this castle in the rain, and we see Dr. Komioji making Kikaider, and they tell us the story of Pinocchio.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay.
I mean,
Was the Pinocchio comparison in the original?
Yes, but the anime drills it into your head.
Oh yeah, they went really ham with
Like,
it.
it's Pinocchio, it's Pinocchio,
Get
it's Pinocchio. It's called the Gemini Circuit because conscience, it's a Pinocchio reference.
Gemini? I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, just, oh my god.
Jiminy, you bastards.
Even
oh,
though
for fuck's sake!
It's just called the Conscience Circuit. But no, we have to call it the Gemini Circuit. Can't call it Gemini because that's too much.
Because
Like
Disney will get angry.
Because the big bad Disney will get angry.
But like the
Just have a
guy,
mouse kaijin.
but the guy already had fucking 2 kids. He has a son and a daughter. So like, why does he need to make like another son?
Because I don't love them. I don't know.
From what I remember, it was like his eldest son died, and it was sort of like an Astro Boy situation where he rebuilt his son.
You two aren't good enough.
Or like because he died because of Dark, the evil organization.
Yeah.
From
Which,
Professor
yeah,
Gills.
No, and like I'm sorry to go into go ahead into episode 2, but man, I saw Professor Gill fucking like take out that flute, and I was like, "That's right, he uses a fucking flute." I remember that so well because it's so random. It's so fucking random that the villain just like, "Oh yeah, he plays the flute."
Like,
It sticks in your fucking head.
am I the only one who was disappointed how horribly boring the opening theme was, considering this is based on a tokusatsu, which normally have amazing themes?
I mean, yeah, the art was nice. I like the art.
I think that's my major issue with this anime. It feels slow. Like, hell, the first episode is nothing but Jiro walking around. Also, take a shot every time when you can tell the studio took one frame of a scene
And just panned it?
panned it or zoomed in on it to make it look like a new scene.
Zoom and enhance!
Okay, that is something I will complain about, was they didn't really show or explain well like how Jiro ended up where he was after the fire.
He was just there.
He's just sitting
The house
like
exploded and he went,
near a puddle and being like, "Huh? Who am I? What's my name?" So I think that could have been properly like implemented better.
I think you really should have watched the dub, because that scene with the fucking frog
Ribbit.
slew me.
Ribbit.
Oh,
It had the funniest fucking voice in the dub.
The frog.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
No, it was like a... something like that. I'm not kidding. Watch it. It's amazing.
Oh, man. So then,
But to answer Blaze's question, no. No, it's not. This has always been on the docket.
Yeah. So yeah, the house basically explodes because the Rhino Kaijin shows up in the middle of the experiment and blows up the house.
Holy shit! Now I definitely want to watch the dub, because apparently Derek Stephen Prince voices Kikaider 01.
Oh, cool.
oh neat.
I know those 2 boys in episode 2 were voiced by Izzy and Tommy from Digimon.
Oh fuck, this was probably a Saban Entertainment. Saban Entertainment presents
Yeah.
Kikaider.
You know what? It's 2000. It's an anime from 2000.
It's the
Yeah,
era of
it's-
Mona Marshall.
Like, you have,
Yeah.
So you have like David Wittenberg, Derek Stephen Prince, Freaking, like I mentioned, Steve Bloom's in there. Mitsuko's played by Leigh Sargent. Masaru's voiced by Barbara Goodson. Wait a minute, Barbara?
Rita Repulsa?
Rita Repulsa voices the... this is Kikaider!
Oh my god.
You know what? The only thing that was missing, probably in this English dub, was just that fucking generic like Digimon music where it's like. I
was expecting Apocalypse One to show up.
Yeah.
So anyways, so the girl,
just like as Jiro's walking.
What was the girl's name again? Like Mitsuno or something?
Mitsuko.
So she like goes to like a computer or whatever like that in their house, and it's like, oh come on, Dad, you could have totally left something showing what you were working on, and then she doesn't find it, but then she finds like a letter behind like a picture frame. And with like a USB thing, and she puts it in, and there's all the information about Kikaider, and she's like, what the fuck? What he was building this? What the? Wow, this is so fucking dumb, and I hate this. Why would he fucking make such a? Like literally, she like describes like everything that like Jiro is, and she just like despises it like immensely, and then like you just see like. Father! This part really hit me, where you see like a final message show up from her dad that just says, "Please take good care of Jiro," and I'm just
she gets told to destroy him.
So,
only destroy him if they can't get the conscience circuit fixed.
Seems pretty functional to me.
So Bennett the Sage, ex-Channel Awesome member, reviewed this show. And because of him, I learned a shocking thing about this anime. She bangs him.
I mean, you know what? I did kind of see some kind of, like, romantic tension between them.
But that never happens in the manga.
So, Dr. Komyoji installed a penis on him.
I mean, he's supposed to be more human-like, so... Yeah.
I'm building you so you may one day fuck my daughter.
Oh my goodness!
It's interesting seeing in these first two episodes, seeing like her kind of like trying to like see like, can I trust him? Oh, is he just gonna go become like bad? Is he just like a fucking useless machine?
Also, Tomokazu Seki voices Jiro in the Japanese anime.
Just the fucking Pinocchio comparisons. If you tell a lie, your nose will grow. But if you're a good boy and tell the truth, something else will grow.
Oh man!
I'm so glad Emily's not here.
No, yeah.
So if you're wondering about the whole freaking the Gemini circuit.
I like that. That's clever.
No,
I like
it's
that.
dumb because it's...
No, I think it's clever.
Just call it the conscience circuit. That's what it is. Anyways, it
Jiminy
ends up being
Cricket, Gemini circuit.
No, it's revealed that it's in the guitar.
Oh my god! That's why he has the guitar. They never explained where it came from.
It's the blueprints are inside the guitar.
Oh
my god. Anyway, fucking Baby Gamera's in this show because there's some spinning turtle shells shooting fucking missiles at him.
Baby Gamera! Take me to the nearest bar!
But yeah, so Mitsuko tells Jiro that you've got switches on your shoulders, use them to henshin. So he just bashes his shoulders.
Ow!
I mean, he's a robot. He can't feel pain.
No,
you don't know that.
He's an android.
There could be pain receptors.
Androids are still robots, Scar.
He's an android, though. He's not.
No. Okay. Androids are still robots. Androids are just robots that are made to look more human. That's
he would feel pain.
Android.
Activating fuck.exe.
I mean, Data from Star Trek doesn't feel pain.
That's because of Star Trek. No one feels anything on that show.
That's not true.
So anyway, Jiro rips his skin off and henshins into Kikaider and tosses the fucking rhino bitch to his death.
Gray Rhino.
Rhino.
He doesn't say anything, so he has no VA.
I thought it was cool how like his horn had like several modes.
Oh yeah, how like a drill.
I liked how he fucked up the Mantis super hard in the second episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Fucking
yes. Green
Rams
Mantis.
this bike, fucking like chops his fucking arm off and stuff. That was awesome.
Electro End.
It's just like, and Mantis just like,
Super Shocker.
it should have just been voiced by fucking Jeff Nimoy.
Oh, that would have been great. But yeah, so episode 2, they take the robot into their house, and the little brother is just, tell me a story, my robot brother!
Help
And then
me,
he proceeds to tell him Pinocchio, which then he makes himself fall
I
asleep.
don't know what a story is. Then the kid just tells him the Pinocchio story while he's passing out.
Don't you dare fall asleep now. And he's like, okay.
And I just love that, like, he listens to the kid tell the story and pass out, and then he goes to the sister and demands from her how it ends. I must know!
So Pinocchio hangs himself.
Whoa!
That's how it ends.
Oh my god.
That's how the actual book ends. He hangs himself.
I got no strings!
Pretty much. So,
So the flute song hurts Jiro.
and yeah, that's why he has an incomplete conscience circuit.
What the fuck does a conscience circuit have to do with listening to a flute?
Because it means that Professor Gill still has control over him.
Okay.
That's why he strangles Mitsuko.
Oh yeah, and then she gets angry.
And then she gets angry.
Wait, he strangled her?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have happened during the part I was passed out for.
Oh yeah, no. And then like she's just like, you're just a mad machine and stuff. And he's just like, what? And then like, so then like after we get like the scene where like he fights the Mantis and like fucks it up super badly, we get this like really emotional scene where it's just like she's kind of like he's like, oh, you still want to destroy me, don't you? And she just like nods her head, and he's like, yeah, I'm just a mad machine. Like,
is that a good order or a bad order?
Yeah, no,
I
that was
take orders.
Yeah,
right,
well, I mean, it sounded more cooler in Japanese, so
I'm like, all right, Winter Soldier.
Oh, so like, we decided to I wanted to showcase the dub a bit, and Jerry was there from our Discord. He's a good fan of ours, also a good friend. We died of laughter just hearing friggin' what's his name who voices Jiro. And it was just like
Dave Wittenberg?
Yeah, Dave Wittenberg. Man, did he sound so unamused. Like, I get it, you're an android, so you don't really emote. Jesus Christ, man, did you see the paycheck for this? It was like, oh fuck this, I ain't giving it my A game. I gotta go record Digimon Tamers after this anyways.
Right?
2001, so yeah, this would have been before Tamers.
I don't know.
Tamers was like 2003, 2004-ish.
I guess it's because I watched it in Japanese. I just seem to like enjoy it more, and so now like I'm gonna be like really honest here. I kind of want to watch the rest of it just to see where it goes.
Well, it's only
you go do
13
that.
Episodes.
Good, you go do that.
I will.
It's just I couldn't get into it because it was boring.
I agree. Like, yeah, it felt like you said, it felt a bit slow, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's not dot hack sign levels of slow and scenery focused.
Yeah, I like dot hack sign though.
I love dot hack sign, but it's absolutely fucking snail paced.
It's
fucking every slow fucking show would just play that song. Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
I don't know, maybe it's because, they made the Kikaider 01 stuff a 4-part, OVA series, mini-series, when they could have just made it into this show so that they didn't have to stretch out the plot for, 10 episodes.
So you mean, do what they did with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where they literally put part 1 and part 2 in just 12 episodes?
That at least no, I'm talking more Lane, you're gonna hate me for this. More like One Piece, where half the episode is nothing but a fucking recap.
Oh god, Bleach does
They've-
that, did that
you
a
know
lot too.
I'm gonna tell you this, Guard. They've been a lot better with it recently.
Yeah, because they know it's
Recap
coming to
as
an
much.
end.
Now there's an end point approaching.
Oh, thank God.
But yeah, honestly, for me personally, I enjoyed this a lot more than I was expecting to, and I guess this kind of proves to me that if someone tells me that something's bad, I guess I should just be my own judge for it first.
No shit, Sherlock.
So, but yeah, I actually would be interested to keep watching this. Like, I don't care if we watch it on Castranger or not, but like, I'd be interested to watch more, finish it just to see where it goes because it was interesting. I like Kikaider.
The fact that I passed out several times during watching it tells you all you need to hear.
Exactly. Gar didn't enjoy it. Me, I enjoyed it. You,
I don't know. I
as
think
I
it was.
said.
I don't know. I think it was just more or less like because before I started watching it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into the pre-production information about this. There's like nothing except for like a release date and who did it.
Whose fault this was.
Outside of that, there was like no reasoning for it to happen. It happened. Also, apparently, Hanpei is voiced by Gabumon.
Oh,
Freaking Kirk Fortin.
yeah.
Yeah, this sounds like it was made by Saban.
Aniplex,
Bunch
actually.
of Digimon voice actors.
Aniplex, actually.
Yeah.
No, it's not a true Saban thing if freaking Robert Axelrod wasn't in it.
But we had Barbara Goodson. It's the next best thing.
I would actually laugh if I did scroll down. I just see Robert Axelrod
Robert Axelrod is fucking...
as Professor Doc. No.
Oh, it was aired on Adult Swim.
Yep, and it did have a DVD release.
Okay.
Then it didn't. Okay, apparently
I'm
Michael.
gonna pass out right now just talking about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was licensed by Bandai.
That's why.
That
There you go.
explains everything.
Explains everything.
They just dipped into the Bandai pool of voice actors.
Okay, you. What's your name, sir? Steve Bloom. You're hired. Thanks.
I mean, Steve Bloom is one of my favorite voice actors ever, so.
Hey, he went on to be Wolverine.
He went on to be Grunt, my favorite character in the Mass Effect trilogy.
He went on to be Zegram from Rogue Galaxy.
Okay, you.
Ooh.
I was struggling to remember the name of the game until I said it. That's how obscure it is.
Gar, I feel like I think you need to finish this anime and like its OVAs just so you fully have completed all of everything Kikaider.
Well, even then, I would still be missing out on one more piece of Kikaider thing just to actually watch. Keitama Miya's freaking violent Kikaider movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want to watch the Kikaider movie so badly. It looks so cool.
Apparently, it is out on Blu-ray, but it's not the greatest restoration.
Okay.
So apparently episode 3 involves the spider monster and the Sherlock Holmes wannabe dude.
Hanpei.
Right. I couldn't remember his name.
But probably the best character.
I do remember enjoying him from when we watched the original.
I remember when he showed up in Kikaider 01. I'm like, oh, thank God, Hanpei saved this series.
And they didn't.
Hey, he at least broke the fourth wall and be like, hey, kids, remember me? I'm Hanpei. Thank you. I helped the original Kikai.
I'm back in Pog form.
I'm back. I'm going to travel through time. Wait, what?
Did he actually?
They actually traveled through time in that episode.
Oh.
And I'm like, what?
Okay.
What the fuck?
I have several questions.
Not a big boy for this.
Not a brave enough boy for this. Alright, well, that's the Kikai anime.
It's on YouTube. Go watch it on YouTube's.
Oh, okay, I will. I like it.
Inglorious 480p.
Oh boy.
Remember,
Fuck yeah.
This was 2000.
That was the size of his dick by the end of it. 480p.
480p.
Exactly.
480 PP. God damn it.
Oh.
Sounds like some members of our Discord want to watch it with you in the server, so you guys can watch more episodes together.
Can I have a bullet for that gun?
Sure.
Or if anything, I need another shot of water.
Of water?
The Kikaider anime.
So I can go pee
Haven't you
more.
been paying attention?
Mm.
I need another shot of water so I can keep going to the washroom and keep skipping it.
Another shotter. Anyways,
Kikai, they did Sentai Castranger.
tell us what's up next week in Metal April, Gar.
So for next week's Metal April, we're going way back to the glorious year of 1979
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
or 77,
The 70s.
late 70s, where we talk about an anime that actually went on to inspire Super Sentai in its concept for mechas. Toei Spider-Man isn't the only one.
I was going to say, I thought we did Spider-Man already.
Nope. We're talking about Volt 5.
Is that how that's pronounced?
Yeah, it's 5.
It's spelled Voltes space V.
Yeah, sorry, Voltes 5.
Yeah, Voltes 5. Spice Force 5.
It's not Voltron, Blaze.
It wants to be, though.
That's Beast King Go Lion. It came out a few years later.
Yeah.
1 plus 1
Hail, Voltan.
plus
Oh
1.
my god, Gar,
Plus
the
one.
fucking
Go.
Gar, one of the guys looks like you.
Why do you think I chose it?
Like, no, guys, like legit, look at this poster. The green guy looks exactly like Gar.
Oh my god.
Look at that shit. Is this just like discounted Voltron?
This came out before Sorry, I just spit all over. This came out before Voltron.
This kind of looks
Wait,
like
so-
Sailor Moon in space.
So is Voltron a ripoff of this then?
No!
Oh, okay.
This one's number 5.
It's called Voltes 5. There's fucking 5 of them. There's a little green kid, and the robot kinda
Wait,
looks
there's
like
2
Voltron.
greens!
There are 2 greens, huh?
What the fuck?
Because they're brothers. They're brothers.
Travesty!
Actually, they're all siblings.
Of course they are.
They do look all siblings. But yeah, Guard, that looks exactly like you.
No, it doesn't. He's fatter.
Well, he's just more built.
It's like if me and Ichi did the fusion dance.
Oh god.
And hey, look, it's
Anyways.
every cosplayer.
Yeah. Alright, well that's cool. Anyways,
Alright, well, this has been Castranger.
We're gonna try and get Raven on because Raven likes old classic animes
yeah.
With robots.
with
Robots.
especially with robots.
Metabots!
Oh,
That's- we
fuck.
should talk about Metabots.
Oh fuck, we should have talked about Megas XLR.
Also that.
There are a lot of mecha animes.
Put it on the schedule. Fit in there somewhere.
Put it on,
Well,
sure.
maybe we can do a month where we talk about like like Western and Toku inspired shows.
We tried that. It's called Silver Metal.
Yeah.
Well, no, but we could do like Megas XLR, Ben 10.
No,
Alright, Dick.
no, I'm not going back to Ben 10. I don't care. No more.
No, we're not doing. No, but the cartoon stuff's really good.
Just how full force you were.
Okay,
on the-
Ichi,
No.
Ichi. What if we talked about Ben 10 Alien Force where Yuri Lowenthal voices Ben?
I haven't seen it, but the clips I have seen don't impress me.
We need to watch the episode with Wrath. That's the best fucking alien ever.
We're not watching it just for John DiMaggio.
But it's John DiMaggio.
I like
He's
that
so
Orb
good.
suggested chaotic. I don't think that quite qualifies, but I did like chaotic.
No,
Wait,
it's just
wait.
an interesting take on a card game.
Scroll back up, Cuckoo. What about Ultraman Jonius? I actually watched all of the Ultraman recently.
Ultraman Jonesy.
It was actually pretty fucking good.
No,
I
not
think.
Jonesy Jonius.
Ultraman for Fortnite. He'll just obliterate everyone. In
I was
3
thinking
minutes.
Jonesy from 16, but okay.
Ultraman Jonas.
Dude. Oh my god, Jonesy from 16 as an Ultraman host.
Oh no.
I'm gonna grow giant and press all the chicks.
Yeah, dude.
No, that's Jude.
Wait a minute.
Jonesy's the blue-haired dude.
Okay, Jonesy was. Sorry, I was thinking of. Jude's also Chris McClane, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about pretty good.
On a related note, I've been streaming Danganronpa 2, or as someone in my chat called it, Total Dangan Island. Because they're on an island.
Are we gonna talk about more Pretty Cure?
Everyone's been talking about this a lot in the server lately, so...
You know, I think we should make it like a Patreon thing.
Ooh, that might be interesting.
Like, if we reach a certain tier, we'll make an entire show about it.
Yes.
We'll do it once a month.
And we'll let Emily lead the show, and it'll be hilariously awkward.
Fuck you.
Well, I guess you just don't love Precure enough.
I just love how fully blood that is just fucking apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're getting tired.
Yeah, it's late and we're tired.
We gotta go buy toys
Alright.
tomorrow.
I have
Because
a,
we're adults.
I have a long weekend of editing this, buying toys, and then fucking going full force on Final Fantasy 14 before the new patch drops.
Also playing Fortnite with me.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that tomorrow.
But you don't have to, Gar. It's
Well, I'm gonna
I
die
can
from a
each
raptor again.
Okay.
I'm
Bye,
gonna
everybody.
I'm gonna edit Ultra Ranger tomorrow.
Alright, well, as usual, thank you everyone for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. The primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there you can find our Facebook page where I post thumbnails, our Twitter account, our Discord server where you can chat with everyone here and be on the show's live recordings, our merchandise page where you can buy shirts and office supplies and hoodies and masks with our emblems on them, and our Patreon where you can pledge to help us make the show better and do Precure.
And as always, stay Sentai.
And as always, kill Sentai.
And as always, watch Sentai.
But bye,
I know
everyone.
Hasbro doesn't want you to want to watch Sentai.
Yeah,
Misters, fuck that.
more like has been.
Mm.
More like has meh. More like has lab suits.
More like has money.
More like has all the money.
Okay.
Wow.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Kitties.